Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to some Fall of the Samurai and our continued tour through time. This one's going to be a little bit tricky. This is a game that I have not actually figured out all that well, so it's one that I'm going to have a bit of difficulty with, which is a little bit different. Hopefully we'll be able to work our way through it and figure out some way to compensate for my shortcomings, but this one's pretty tough, and we're playing as the Sioux, which are a very, very difficult faction, and we're going to be playing it on Legendary. So, same as always, let's see how things work. Let's actually turn off drop-in mode, since I think that was on. Yeah, it was. And let's get into this. Okay, so here we are in Iga, our province. As you can see, we start off with very little. We start off with poor soil. It's meager soil, which means that our farms are not worth all that much. We don't start with any particularly good buildings. In fact, our only real building is this traditional dojo, which is not a great building to have in any real respect. And we can only really recruit really bad gun infantry, or we can recruit this sort of spear levy and spear units. The spear units are actually quite excellent, so they're a good unit to get while we're still technologically repressed. That's going to be probably what we're going to start with here. Let's get two of those and one of them. Actually, no, let's go ahead and get one less of those and one of them. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to take over Omi because it's a ridiculously wealthy province. The Yamashiro are going to declare war on us pretty quickly, so we're going to try and milk them for all they're worth as far as taking their money goes. And hopefully we'll be able to form up a strong enough army that we can repulse the Obama, who are going to attack us from the north up there through Omi. And we're also going to get attacked by the Sayama, who are going to kill the Yamato, because those are the things that always happen in this game. It's really awful. It's just brutal. So what we can do is get a trade agreement with the Kuwana. So we're going to ask them for a trade agreement. You can try and request an alliance, but they'll say no. What they are is they're a faction that you can see here, the different factions here. There's pro-Shogun and there's pro-Imperial. The Sioux are pro-Imperial, so we can get easier alliances with these people. We're not going to be able to get one with the Sayama, since these guys hate us for historical reasons. They also hate the Takatori for historical reasons. So it's going to be hard to protect the Takatori against the Sayama. It just doesn't happen. We're going to go ahead and also get a trade agreement with the Yodo. There we go. And what we're going to try and do is use this army to take over Omi, so we're going to go ahead and march up there. Now, it's winter now, and it's going to be winter for the next few turns. We're going to try and take Omi anyway, but it's not necessarily as easy as it would be in other games, just because this game's a dick. This game's a complete and utter dick. So, anyhow, another thing that's important is this modernization clan development chart. As we progress through and build factories and stuff like that, our people are going to become less and less happy because of industrialization, but at the same time we're also going to gain access to much more technologically advanced nonsense, so that's important to do. We're starting off with epic architecture, which does not increase our modernization, and the reason we're starting off without increasing our modernization is that once we start going up here, we have to start managing our unhappiness, so it's going to be a little bit harder. At the same time, you know, we can still get advantages without going up the tech tree too far, so hopefully we'll be able to manage that appropriately. We're going to move these spear levy up here as well. Okay, that's all we can really do for now. Let's go ahead and hit end turn. Now, what usually happens is a whole bunch of people start declaring war on one another, and we get sucked into a lot of it. And there's not much we can do about that other than just brace for impact, basically. It's pretty awful. We're going to have to enter this war on the side of our allies, even though we know that they suck and they're going to lose. It's just the way of things. It's just the way things work. What we can do, potentially, is send us, like, a solitary unit down to Yamato, and that unit will stand outside Yamato and be able to sort of force the AI to do a different type of siege battle. But we can't get through Yamashiro anyway because we don't have the agreement to let us through the territory. So, basically, they're SOL. So, yeah, nuts to them. Anyway, we're going to try and get up to Omi. Trying to remember the fastest way up there. Because what we're going to encounter, I think I might be faster if I do this. Okay, so let's sabotage this army and see if we can do that. Army sabotage failed, so we're going to have to fight them right away, which I don't like. What I like is trying to take over the castle first, but we're going to have to attack this army first. And this should be... We're going to have to do this over the actual battlefield. Okay, so here we are on the battlefield. I'm going to turn off the fog, even though it wouldn't be too detrimental to us. Let's see if we can get a clear day here. Yes, we can. Okay, so this will be the most beneficial, I think, for us right now. The fog would have been okay, since it would have stopped them from shooting us as effectively, but we're not actually behind them on guns. We're just equal. I'm going to try and rush this hill in case the AI tries to run up and camp it, and that way we'll be able to be at least on even ground if we try and both rush the hill. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to win based on that. Shit. Damn it. Okay, let's get our spears ready here. And our general over here. So we start off with these ninjas. They're a pretty interesting unit, but they're not actually all that useful. So we're going to not worry too much about their input on this battle. Okay, so we can... apparently looks like they're going to go on flat ground here. Let's move this unit over here. And it looks like we should be able to get them sort of on even ground. We're going to go ahead and speed up the clock here while our units move into position, because otherwise it'll take forever while we wait for them to walk. But we can use our ninjas and sort of bomb their Yarikachi, and those bombs will cause good 50 casualties or so, and then we can charge them into melee, and they're excellent in melee. They've got really good statistics there. So hopefully they'll be able to crush like these Yarikachi pretty quickly. The problem is they're in a fairly small unit, so if they get stuck in there too long, they're going to be in trouble. So we're going to make sure that we coordinate that with the rest of our army, and hopefully that will be good enough to win. Okay, so... if I attack from that tree line there, I should be at an advantage. And the AI does not use their generals very aggressively or effectively, so it should be okay. Okay, what we might be able to do is attack from range with these from this tree line here. That will be an advantage for our ranged unit. And hopefully it'll be enough that we can win sort of a ranged engagement, force them forward towards us. That might be good. Okay, so we're close enough though that I'm going to hit play here instead of double time. Okay, so we're going to run these units over here, and we're done sneaking around moving slowly, so we're going to actually speed up a bit. Looks like they are moving their units into range of ours, so should be able to get first shots off against them. I think. Yep. Let's get our general in there. Got off another good volley against our... Oh wait, those are Kachi over there. Shit. Okay, so we're going to lose a bunch of our own spear levy there to those bombs, but that's okay. Oops. There we go. That'll keep them in the fight. Let's take some shots at their general. That ought to kill them pretty quickly. Let's get our general out of here. Those Yarikachi are still confident. You can get the general around the rear end of these guys, they'll be in trouble.
Victory is assured, sir.
Okay, there we go. And that's that battle. I think we've got enough troops left to auto-resolve the next battle, so let's go ahead and turn those guys around so they don't keep shooting my own guys. Decisive victory, good. Okay, so we're back. As you can see, we lost 248 men, but we killed 511. They've only got, like, 59 troops left. And as you can see, we don't have enough movement left to attack them with our entire army. What we can do is take our general and attack with just him. And that's going to let us sort of attack, as you can see. Very unfortunately, they got a new daimyo, which is the downside to having killing them in that. I'm going to auto-resolve this and see what happens. Because I'm just really tired. It's been a long, long time. Okay, so we got 184 loss, but we did take the castle, and we did get a level for our guy here, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and peacefully occupy, even though we get a ton of money if we loot. But it's just too expensive to deal with the honor hit right now. So anyway, we're going to go ahead, we're going to upgrade or repair the stronghold over here. These guys, pretty battered, but they should be okay for a little bit. And they've got the Yarikachi over there. They're now declared rebels. What I can do is try and move my general into these guys and fail, because life sucks. But, you know, if that had worked, it would have been awesome. So anyway, Omi, it's a really profitable region. What we're going to want to do is be able to upgrade the farm as soon as we can, which means we're going to go in here and we're going to start talking trade and other agreements with these other factions here. So we can get an alliance, I think, with one of these other ones. I think it's the Fukui to the north, who are going to get wiped out by the Obama. Thanks, Obama. Anyway, yeah, here we go. We got an alliance out of these guys. I think we can extort a bit of money out of them for an alliance. Maybe just 500. They're pretty desperate for one because the Obama are pretty strong and they're coming knocking on their door pretty quickly. Well, let's just deal with that first then. Okay, and we can also give them a military access and demand payment for that, and that'll let us build the buildings that I kind of want to be making. Okay, there we go. You guys, I think we can also give these guys military access, but I can't remember. Yes, we can. And all this together is sort of going to let us build some of the buildings that I want to be getting here pretty quickly because we kind of need them. Anyway, the Takatori are about to get killed. We can't get anything out of them, though, so we're not going to. The Yodo, these guys are going to declare war on us, so what we're going to do is give them a 20-turn military access, blah, 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 and we're going to demand, like, $3,000 off of them. Yep. Okay, so that's enough money for me to upgrade some of my buildings here. Tenant fields, silver smelting plant, and what we can also get here is an inn, and the inn will reduce the unhappiness that this is going to be facing. So what we can do next turn is try and use that to get rid of some of the unhappy people that we've got loitering around, ruining all our cities. Actually, you know what? I don't really want this range unit here. Let's go ahead and get this guy started. Okay, that ought to be good. These guys 3 turns away. That's going to be a little while, but hopefully it'll help us put Omi under control. And if we look over here, we're still making quite a lot of money, but most of that's for trade that we're going to lose, so we can't get too excited about that. We're also going to have to turn off taxes in Omi pretty soon, so yeah, it should be okay. It should be good. I forgot to upgrade my general. Okay, so this turn the Obama are up there. They're about to attack Echizen. I might be able to make their army freeze with my ninja, and that'll give Echizen a little bit of time to reinforce, but it's a little bit tricky to get that to happen. So pretty good odds that we're not going to be able to save Echizen. What we're going to do is auto-resolve this one because we can. I don't even think we took any losses. Yeah, no. Okay. So that's those guys gone. And that's my guys automatically moving into the fort for some reason. Interesting. That was something I did not know about. Anyway, let's see if this guy's got anything that reduces unrest. General's uniform, plus 5% to the rally, and artillery. I don't have any artillery. Neither of these are really good. I'll get the artillery one in case that comes in handy later, I guess, and we'll take the aggressor one. Because that, I think, sounds more like me. Okay, so we're going to take our general and put him in the town and see if that can control the unhappiness. No, we're going to have to turn off our taxes for a turn here and hope for the best. In the meantime, let's go ahead and have him establish a spy network. They'll expand our vision around our provinces. We aren't going to be able to save Kui. That's just not possible right now. And we're going to have to recruit some more troops. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think Yamashiro is probably going to declare war on us next turn, so let's hope for the best there. Okay, these guys, let's see if we can request an alliance. We got another alliance, good. And this somewhat slows the rate at which people start betraying the Shogun, or the Emperor, sorry, and hopefully that'll help. Let's see if we can ask these guys to... Oops, not you guys. These guys. Let's see if we can get these guys to go to peace with us. No. Okay, so that's the best we can do for now. We're still a little while away from our tenant fields being finished, which is going to be a big booster income. We're a huge amount of time away from this silver smelting plant being finished, which would be really nice. Right now our mines are only generating... They'll only generate 400 more, but it's still really, really nice to be able to do that. Let's see here. Discontent is still really ruining us. Okay. Let's hit end turn. See how things go for us. There goes Echizen. Lost that trade partner and lost some trade income. Not good, but not the worst thing ever. Ally attacked. I guess we're going to have to go defend the Takatori. And that's going to be Yamashiro that's sort of doing that, which means we're at war with them now. And then our ally gets killed, so that's sort of how that goes. It's awful. Really, really bad. Okay, so our income is pretty much nothing right now. And yeah, it's not going to be pretty soon. So we're going to have to try and take out this army over here, and it's going to be hard, to say the least. So what I'm going to do is move this army from my capital over here, and hopefully what I want to be able to do is move them either sort of past my enemy, or what I want to be able to do is move them so that they can kind of... what I want really is for them to sort of walk over and try and attack these guys over here. So let's just hope for the best there. Let's see what we can manage. Now, these guys, I can move 2 units away from here, so I'm going to move 2 units as a sort of distraction. It's going to be ones that I find expendable, so it's going to be these 2 guys. And we're going to just move them over here. Let's actually... What I want to see is how far can these guys move. So they can move to here. Let's, I guess, move them all the way. Okay, and those guys are going to basically have to retreat as soon as the enemy gets anywhere within, like, coughing distance of them. This army, on the other hand, should be okay if I do this. Now, this place, we still have to exempt from taxes, but what we can try to do is get our ninja over here, and let's see how much it's going to cost to do that. Cost 810, need to have a 47% chance of success, so what we might be able to do is go to the Obama. Military access, 10 turns. They're satisfactory. Actually, let's go 20 turns and 3,000. Nope. Okay. So let's get our ninja. Let's get him to sabotage that army and see if that succeeds. Failed the last time, maybe he'll succeed this time, bastard. Nope, failed, but at least he's not dead. Okay, and we're going to also want to recruit some more troops. So let's get 2 levy infantry over there, and a levy infantry up in here. Actually, let's reduce this because I'm going to go into debt next turn. Okay, there we go. It'll be a little bit better because we'll have more farming income next turn. And we might be able to increase taxes up here. I don't really know for sure. Let's see here. It'll be 2 turns for that, but it'll be spring, I think. Will I be able to tax this place next turn? 1 troop. 1 resistance down. Oh, no, wait. This is going to go up. Shit. Right, because this gets higher as this heads towards 50%. Right, right. So we really need to get a police station. Okay, so end turn. Hopefully what they'll do is move around, try and attack my small army, get deflected, and have to go back. And maybe I'll be able to slip past them. Okay, yep, they're going for it. Going to retreat. And hopefully I'll be able to slip past them into their capital. Like the tricky ninja that I am. The tricky, treacherous ninja that the Iga are. The Tsu are, rather. Okay, so we're in debt now. Which is not good, but it's spring, so that is good. Spring is nice. Okay, so let's get these guys back in here. Oh, I can't get past these assholes. Okay, well. Let's see, I can assassinate their brother. And potentially that will... I wonder if I can... I don't think that does, actually, so that doesn't help me. So I basically just have to bully my way through these guys. What have they got? Can you guys not get in there? Seriously? Okay, well. Can I get any reinforcements over to this area? Okay, well. Oh, really? It's by 1. Okay, well, let's keep taxes off then. Move you, you, and you. That's 3. Down to here.
Destination reached.
What? That asshole just teleported into his castle. Okay, let's do this then. Continue siege. We'll get our shinobi in here to... No, let's get our shinobi up here. Just got that army. Maybe that'll give them enough movement points to get there. Okay, so those guys I want up there, and I want this guy to head back towards the city over here so I can start taxing the damn place. Okay, so we're going to lose some money this turn. We'll be able to start making money again next turn. But yeah, that should be okay, because we'll be able to start taxing this place, and it'll give us tenant fields and the inn, so they're going to be really rich. So it's just one turn that we're going to be in trouble. Of course, the Yamashiro, we're probably going to get repulsed by douchebags over there, but we'll see. I might have to retreat with my general over there. Yeah, that's definitely too many people for me to take with what I've got here. So let's go ahead and retreat and meet up with those other 2 units. Oh, he's moved out of the castle. That levels the playing field quite a bit. It's now just 1 levy infantry and match luck. I think I'm at a slight advantage compared to these guys, so we're going to go ahead and attack this one. Okay, so this is actually a river crossing battle that I'm defending on, and they've only got 1 crossing point, it looks like. So we're going to have to rush up there and try and, I guess, defend it maybe. I don't really know if there's any point to that, though, because, like, we don't really want to be fighting them in a choke point with our army composition here, so I don't know. We'll see how things work out. Let's go ahead like this. Because I want to be able to do a broad flanking maneuver, so maybe I'll let them come across the river first, and then attack them, and see how that works. Now, there is no battle timer, because the AI is an asshole, and removes it when it's my last stand, which this is, because I'm not allowed to retreat anymore. So we're going to have to see how this works out, see if this works out in our favor or not. Let's move our sort of screening units up here. Okay, so he's gonna cross the river with looks like his spear levy and Kyoto police. So his melee infantry up front, and looks like his guns sort of in the middle. That's a pretty good formation for them to be going at. Let's skip ahead to when they start crossing the river itself. I've got no ranged units. So there's no point in me standing by the river itself, since then I'd have to charge them through the choke point to get their guns, which is not good. I'm gonna have to let them come across the river. He appears to be suiciding his general. Alright, well, guess I'm happy to oblige that. I'm not really sure what this is all about, but, yeah. Yariki are way better than General's Bodyguard in melee combat against other cavalry, so that is fine by me. Okay, so who are you? Kyoto Police. Okay, so it looks like this is going well for us. Okay.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
Okay, I kind of want to attack their other general now. Let's get these levy infantry, actually. One of my spear infantry is getting kind of wasted there. Oh yeah, they're fighting Yarikachi, that's why. Well, these guys should be down soon. Steady still. Let's get these Yariki out of here, they're no good in this fight. Let's get our reserves in there, I didn't even notice they were not in the fight. Okay, I think we're done though. Looks like it. Okay, good.
Victory is close, sir.
Okay, good. So that's that. That was pretty tough, actually. Heroic victory. That's not good. Okay, so that was a heroic victory, which is bad because it increases our fame without us capturing new territory. Okay, so looks like they're gonna manage to retreat back in there, but we should be able to get both our army stacks into that city and attack it right away. It looks like the Obama are about to attack us too, though, so we're gonna have to be very careful about how we spread our troops around here. I think we're also going to have to start recruiting more troops in Omi, and that's should be. Okay, let's get these guys in here, and then attack Yamashiro. Okay, we're going to have to hold this one out just a little bit, since I don't want to attack those walls with those odds. We can do is start taxing Omi again, though. Just barely, and that's going to give us a big chunk of new income, and that's good. We could also start hiring geisha, but I forget what they do. Let's see here. They can distract, they can enchant. I think entertain increases town wealth. Yeah, town growth increased, so that would be a good thing to have as well. We might be able to get the Yamashiro to become our vassals, but I'm not really positive about that. We got the Nagoya over here region. Let's see if we can get a trade agreement temporarily.
Speak then, and do so with dispatch. I have other pressing business with my stewards.
Let's see if I can get this then. Nope, I didn't think so. I don't think we're adjacent to them. Okay, so let's see here. Nope, that's pretty much all I can do. Let's see if I can get the Sayama to leave us alone. Request peace, please? No. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do something about those Sayama pretty soon, otherwise we're going to get attacked while we're busy up in Yamashiro, which is not ideal. Let's get our shinobi down there to start scouting out when they're coming. The problem is that they can either go for Yamashiro themselves or they can take Iga, which neither option is really that appealing to me. Looks like they're staying still for now. Okay, let's go ahead and turn. Oh god, that's a lot of troops. Okay. Well, here comes that gigantic Obama doom stack. Hopefully we'll be able to hold out in a siege, but that's not looking actually all that likely given the disposition of their troops. Holy shit. Okay. Nothing doing there, so let's try and get our army up to Omi to help against that gigantic stack of troops from I think we've got a little bit of time before they get there, but oh, do these guys have friggin' Shogatai? This is gonna be rough as shit. Holy crap. Okay, so let's get a geisha, and maybe she'll be able to help us distract them a little bit with her personal charms and allure and so on and so forth. Holy jeez. This is brutal. Okay, so I can't take over these guys all that easily yet, so we're not going to try. The Obama are just going to crush us, it looks like. Okay, trade agreement? No. Okay, let's end turn again. If we can get our troops into Omi quick enough, we might be okay. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, well at least this is giving us turns to sort of prepare our defenses. There's the Sayama, they're ready to attack us too. Okay, I'm not sure which way those Sayama troops are going to be going. It might be appropriate to try and assassinate one of their generals or something like that. Looks like they're both too expensive, though, for me to get, so it's going to be not an option. These guys are allies, though, I think, or mutual enemies, so what I can do is I can auto-resolve this battle now that they're sort of standing there helping out. There we go. And that's a little bit of honor for my Shogun. Well, actually, I think he had honor from before, so... Okay. I can now appoint a general to the Office of Inspector General. That doesn't actually help, though. The Emperor's Mandate, what's this do? Increases pro-sentiment spreading. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Holy shit, that's expensive. Citadel, these guys really improved this place. That's not really actually all that good for me. I can't afford to repair it. Okay, well, we can also get an Ishin Shishi now, which is an agent, police officer sort of thing. These guys are pretty good, but I like the Metsuke better in the other one. I think this one lets us get more money. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, I don't think that these guys improve the same sort of things as the other guys do, but... Okay, so this place, it's got a telegraph office, which gives us a little bit of wealth, but what we want to eventually get is the train station, which is really, really good for quickly moving our armies around. As you can see, I'm sort of struggling to move my armies. I don't think I can afford to do anything here, so it's Geisha is going to just have to sit here, or actually maybe sit in Iga. That'd be safer, but let's entertain nobles there. And let's get these guys up here, if we can. And let's see what we can do. I think we're just in trouble. This Hojo fellow is going to pretty much just trounce us. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop both the Obama and the Sayama. It's gonna be rough. Sasayama, these guys are unfriendly as well, but we can get a trade agreement off of them. What we might be able to do, military access, payments, demand payments. Nope, these guys can't do that, so I guess that's out of the question. Sayama, can I get these guys military access indefinite? Completely unacceptable. Do you want this guy? Campaign will end before, like, he's of age anyway. And payment offer. Nope. Can't afford that. These guys, I'm guessing I also can't. Nope. Okay, well, we're in trouble. We might be able to ally with the Takatsuki, but that seems unlikely. Let's just have to hope for the best, I guess. What I'm hoping for is that these guys will go up and attack Yamashiro, which will give us a little bit of an opportunity. Got just a little bit of time left, so good. We should be able to get our troops into Omi, which will help us out quite a bit. Oh, what the hell? Where'd they go? Huh. That was a stroke of luck. Okay, well. Okay, so Yamashiro's mounting unrest, so we're going to have to turn off taxes here as well. We're going to have to repair that, because that'll give us the extra stability that we're going to need. And our shinobi, I think, is going to start scouting down here. Who do we encounter? Takatsuki. Hello.
I am here to
Okay, that'll help. Now, what we're going to have to try to do is throw back the Obama with enough casualties caused to them that we can sort of continue on through them and up into Echizen, which is going to not really be all that likely. We can sort of potentially use our army here in Yamashiro to move up through here, I think. Let's find out, actually. Yeah, no, that's going to take freaking ever. I wonder if I can get the Tamba to let us through. Doubt it. Okay, so we're going to have to just turtle up a little bit, basically. Ishin Shishi there will also help us a little bit with our economy, I think, but let's end turn for now, or with our control over the province for now. Looks like our one of our allies or something like that is attacking the Sayama there. Okay, so this is going to be brutal. This is going to be really brutal, and I think actually that this is going to be a good place to leave off the video while I try and ponder what in the fuck I'm going to do about this. The Shogutai are really, really, really good. They're able to tear through lots of my units, so it's going to be tricky to kill them depending on how the enemy approaches this sort of attack. And with all these guns, they might just be able to wear out my forces on the walls, even though my guys are going to be a little bit protected. So it's going to be this is going to be a really tough battle. Anyway, I hope you found this enjoyable, and as always, I hope to see you all next time.